Hello, and welcome back to It's on the Ledger. In this tutorial, we'll be showing you what happens to the ledger when you add a trust line. Straight away, we can see we've got another blue box, but the rest of this is tiny, so let's have a closer look. In the summary box, we now have a domain name of lobster.co and our federation address. Hurrah! So it's really easy to see whose account this is now. The rest of the information in the summary box, though, is the same. These blue boxes, let's have a better look at them. In the XLM box, we can see that our balance has changed to 49.99998 XLM, and underneath it, the value is 1.5 XLM lower. To keep an account open, it always needs to have 1 XLM in it. Each trust line that is created will lower the available balance by 0.5 XLM. When you remove the asset and close the trust line, that 0.5 XLM will be returned to the total in the middle. We have also reduced the total by a fraction of an XLM. This is the transaction fee. We have added the Aqua trust line to the right, but it isn't funded yet as the account balance is 0. Let's have a look at these ledger entries at the bottom. We can see we've got 3 lines of transactions now. The ledger works bottom to top, so the most recent transaction is always at the top. Let's get rid of this bottom transaction. We've looked at this one already. There are 2 entries above for this transaction. We can see we've established the trust line at the bottom. Let's click on the blue arrows and see what else we can find out. We've been given a trust limit of 922 billion and a bit Aqua. Let's click on the blue arrows for the transactions above, and then we can have a look as to why the account options were set when we added this trust line. Aha! So, our domain has been set to lobster.co, and also an account inflation destination has been set and updated. What does that mean? Well, remember that fraction of XLM we had missing from the XLM blue box a moment ago? That tiny little transaction gets sent to an account, and at certain intervals is burned. It's gone from the supply forever. We'll take a look at that burn account in another video. On the left, we can see the operations number, and these transactions happen so quickly that their numbers run in sequence on the ledger. The timestamp on the right, however, is identical. When you add a trust line to an asset, it will also appear under Settings. If we remove the first transaction, we can see the other 2 lines of the transaction is exactly the same as it is in the All Operations tab.